one thing for certain, two things for sure. That little girl learned that day, man. So I see this video on social media that's been going around about this substitute teacher that's gotten into an altercation with a student. And if you watch the video, I'm not gonna play it because you know YouTube and they violence policies and your boy is trying to come up. So basically, I'm going to give you a play-by-play and then we're going to break this down because there's a lot to unpack here. And I just want to point out that this just proves my point. This proves my point. So here we have a substitute teacher who is taking this girl's phone. For whatever reason, she took the girl's phone, okay? So as everybody knows, it's against school policy. It's pretty common that you're not supposed to have phones. Most of us, we've done it anyway. It is what it is. Sometimes you get your phone took, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the teacher is cool, sometimes they not. You know what you're getting into. So this little girl is mad because she feels like, why you take my phone and didn't take nobody else's? So she's trying to get her phone back. The teacher tells her, this grown woman tells her, back up off me. So the little girl is trying to take her phone back, cussing her out, just basically just bucking up to her. So while she's trying to take her phone back, the teacher pushed her off of her. So guess what this little girl does? This little girl swings on this grown woman. If you don't believe me, go watch the video. She swung on this woman. And you know what happened? When she swung on her, the lady beat the brakes off of her. And she beat her down. And as you can see on this side or on this side, whatever side it is, then as you can see, that's how it ended up. Cheeks all out, and this little girl screaming, begging for help because she got herself into a situation that she was not prepared for. Now, let's talk about this because was this justified? Was the substitute teacher in the wrong? Okay, this is not a black and white scenario. It's just not. Not everything is black and white. Okay? Could the substitute teacher have handled it better? Of course. Was she justified? Of course, in my humble opinion. That is because if you see, she hit the teacher. She hit her. She defended herself. Just because she won the fight, wouldn't nobody say nothing that the little girl beat the teacher up. It's happened. Was that teacher justified? Yes. Because guess what? Nobody wants to actually talk about the fact that y'all are raising these terroristic children. You can't swing on somebody and then think that you're not gonna get hit back. That's not how the world works. If you swing on somebody, then whatever comes to you is whatever comes to you. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But even more so, because that's an educator and because that's a teacher, teachers do not get paid enough for that. Subs especially don't get paid enough to be dealing with people's badass kids going around and causing terror. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's a testament of the fact that these kids just have piss poor home training. They don't know how to act. Whether it's because of examples at home or because they got bad influences. These kids are bad. They're bad and they don't know how to act. It's always been like this. But there's levels. There's levels. There's a difference between being a class clown and threatening and fighting teachers. Come on. Look at this. And she beat her too. She beat her. That's why she was screaming, calling for help. That's why she was screaming and calling for help. Because she couldn't get up. She had to hit her down. Hit on the neck. She had her, couldn't get up. See her? You see her? It was, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw this, I laughed. Because when she got on that ground and she's like, get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me! And you know, it was funny because you could see that desperation in her face. She was you could see the desperation in her fist. She was struggling just to get it. Help! And then when she called out for other people, talking about, y'all just gonna sit here and let her do this to me! Y'all just gonna sit here and let her do this to me! What they supposed to do? They didn't swing on the teacher. They didn't swing on the teacher. You did. Lady obviously didn't have nothing to lose. That's your fault. You want them to get beat up too? And she probably gonna go home. To her mama, cause you know a chick like that, she either don't know her dad or he a criminal. So she gonna either go home to her mama and be like, oh, that lady attacked me. Oh, that lady attacked me. The mama sit there gonna watch the video and still say her little girl innocent. Gonna go up there and gonna be trying to cause problems for that lady. When her daughter was absolutely in the wrong. Her daughter was absolutely in the wrong. I don't think that the teacher was wrong for doing what she did, because what gives kids the right, or anybody the right, to think that they could put their hands on anybody? A teacher's job is to teach. If they can't defend themselves, because guess what? The school ain't gonna defend them, so what? Anything that happens, it just is what it is. I don't have any sympathy for that little girl. I don't have any sympathy for her parents because they raised a badass little girl. I don't feel no sympathy for them. I don't feel bad. I laughed. Seeing her crying for help, I laughed. Because why would you do that? Why would you do that? What made you think that that was a smart idea? Huh? Oh yeah, no, you're not getting a react. No, this is not a reaction. This is a commentary. Why would you do that? That was stupid. It was stupid. And everybody defending her, it's stupid. You can try to justify however you want, but teachers have the right to defend themselves just like anybody else. Because if she hit you, you wouldn't sit there and do that. You the same people that sit around and talk about and criticize people for wanting to defend they property and all that stuff. When Lil Pookie running neighborhood stores, he breaking in, robbing people, and then somebody deal with him, and then he didn't deserve that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He deserved it. And guess what? She deserved it. tired of this, man. Y'all always want to get mad and always want to talk about and cry about, oh, the police killing black people. Oh, the police deleting black people. Oh, they doing this. Oh, they doing that. Oh, they're against us. No, you're putting yourself in that situation. You're doing it. You the one doing it. You fighting with police. You resisting. You doing these things and you putting yourself in these situations where they ain't got no choice. Then you want to cry and try to pretend and be a martyr. Or you want to make that motherfucker a martyr. I'm tired of it, man. You fake. It's fake. It's fake. These kids are bad. Y'all, and you're the problem because you're enabling little terrorists. Every time you sit up there and you condone somebody breaking in cars, robbing, and you let them go, guess what? You're enabling them to do it to somebody else. Fuck those kids. Fuck them. They don't value your life. They don't care about life. They don't care about their life. They don't care about nobody's life. And y'all are enabling them. They're bad. They're terrorists. They are monsters. They are the problem. But then when somebody calls it out, oh, I'm a coon. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Y'all are enabling these bad motherfuckers. Y'all are enabling these people. The whole generational family line is just jacked up. All of it is jacked up. The mama was a teenage mom that didn't know what the fuck she was doing, had no support system, and guess what? She raised a little kid with a dude that didn't know how to stay out of jail, that couldn't stay out of crimes, couldn't stay out of streets. Now he dead, and guess what? Now the son gonna follow in his footsteps, because guess what? You put him in that scenario. There's nothing better. There's nothing. Every day somebody innocent get killed. Every day it's another beef. Every day. When are y'all gonna get tired of it? And this is where it starts. This is where it starts. With these bad kids and their home training. They don't know how to act. And y'all don't know you don't know what you're doing. You don't need to have kids to realize that the people with kids are raising little monsters that are terrorizing the community. I don't need kids to see that. Look at this. This is despicable. If you that little girl's parent, are you proud? Does that make you proud? Your little girl cussing and swinging on a teacher. Y'all want to go to bat for your kids, but y'all don't understand them. They're bad. And guess what? When they go unchecked, they're gonna grow into monsters. They're gonna turn into adult monsters. We just saw if you seen any of those trap Laura Ross videos and watch some of that stuff, you can see the cycles. This stuff happens. It's been happening. It's been happening. And this is where it starts. It starts because y'all are raising little monsters, and these monsters are growing up and raising other monsters and becoming terrorists. They're terrorizing the community. Nobody's safe. Grandma ain't safe. Teachers ain't safe. Police ain't safe. Nobody is safe. The people that look like you aren't safe. But y'all want to talk about some black loyalty, some black pride, some black culture? Is that what y'all are proud of? Kings and queens, right? I do not think that sub was wrong for what she did, and I think I honestly think that if stuff like that happened more, maybe if parents would discipline their kids better, then maybe that kind of stuff won't have to happen. Because this is the type of situations that we always see when we're dealing with police encounters. And y'all sit up there and want to cry and talk about you targeted by the police when you constantly escalate situations, when you constantly antagonizing them, and then you get the worst possible result, and now you want to cry about it. Y'all always want to cry about the problem. Well, look here. We're seeing where the root is. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna keep encouraging and enabling these kids to sit there and run amok and do and just go crazy and go wild? We be honest. The black community needs a reset, man. That's why I say destroy the black culture. Tear down the black culture and build something new. Because what we have to work with is trash. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. It's trash. And I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying. Because guess what? If you raise your kids better, they wouldn't be in those situations. So fuck your kids. Do better. JayyRedd Unfiltered. I'm signing out.